Well, tonight on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, as we get closer and closer to the election, because this election is going to come very fast, ladies and gentlemen. You know how the summer months go? It just breezes right by. You know this, right? As we just go through those summer months, Biden is starting to feel the pressure, and the pressure is coming from black men. The Democrats are worried about black men because now they need black men. Let's call it what it is. They need black men. The Democrats cannot win an election unless 80% of the black vote go to the Democrat candidate. They can't win it whatsoever. Well, I want you to go ahead on and watch this just short clip real quick. And because Biden is worried, maybe he should be bringing something to the table for the brothers.
Helped swing Georgia for Joe Biden in 2020, but their support appears to be softening.
I mean, I guess it's the best we got.
I think my vote's the same, but it's less enthusiastic.
Oh, we're actually letting people know about the election coming up.
And grassroots organizers are seeing signs black men are slow to return to his fold.
That young black men are more likely to say that they will vote for Trump. But what I am most concerned about this year is that about 30% was still undecided at the time of our poll.
What Biden really needs to be concerned about is the couch, because I personally believe that the couch will actually win the election a lot more than black men voting for Trump, because I'm realistic. And I understand there are black people would rather choose the couch and vote the couch than vote for Trump. Then you have some black men say, man, I'm voting for Trump. And usually those men are businessmen or men who make a higher income. So, taxes is more their issue. They worry about investments. They worry about capital gains tax. They worry about certain things like that, right? So they may lean more that way. But the couch is going to be more so your problem in the 2024 election, because what are you offering black men in particular to come out and vote for you? Matter of fact, what are you offering black women? You're not offering them anything, in my opinion. You just expect black women to show up for you for no reason, and what y'all not understanding. And there are black women that's going to either choose the couch or vote for Trump too. And there's some black people that may vote third party because they want to vote for now one of them, but they still want to show up and vote anyway. Now, I always say that make sure you register to vote. Make sure you get out and vote for whoever you want to vote for, or you want to vote for the couch. That's fine too. But I want them to quantify all the votes, who's registered and who didn't vote and who voted. I always like those numbers so we can go on and really look at, hey, if the majority of our people chose the couch, I want to report on that. If the majority of our people voted for Democrats, Republicans, I want to vote on that too. I want to speak on that too. I also want to speak on, if they voted third party. I like those numbers. That's why I tell people it's very, very important to have those numbers, because the Biden administration prioritized everybody else except black people, but definitely he didn't prioritize black men. You understand? So now Biden wants to come out saying that he wants to do things for black people, black men in particular. He wants to offer things. Bro, you had all these years to offer things. Why you want to offer something with 2 minutes left to go in the game? You understand? It seems fake, because when you first got in office, you didn't prioritize the black people that actually got you in the office, because they was so stirred up by Trump to get him out. No, the first thing you went and done is protect the Asian community, who did not stand in them long lines to vote for you. More black people voted for you, Joe Biden, than the Asian community, because there's more black people in this country than Asian people. And yet, the people that you should have had their back, right? Remember you say you was going to have the black community's back? You didn't have it, Joe Biden. That's just really what it is. You didn't. And now you want to show up talking about, I'm here for the black community. I'm here for black men. No, sir. Unless you're about to do reparations, that's the only way that I would even vote for you at this point. If you did reparations in the form of cash payments, or say, okay, I'll vote Biden myself. I'll go vote for you, right? You don't even talk to black men. You don't even go sit down with black people in the media. And when I say the media, I'm talking about black media. I'm not talking about Boulay Martin either. He's not black media. That's like going to talk to CBS, NBC, ABC, that kind of take. And we know no matter what you say, Boulay Martin is going to accept it. You don't want nobody to ask you questions. You don't want nobody to challenge you about what's going to happen for black men. Because at least if somebody can ask you some real questions about black men, maybe they'll think about it if you had the right response. But as of right now, black men are not a priority for the Democrat Party. You prioritize men who aren't even citizens of this country that come across the border. You prioritize the women of other countries who are even citizens when they come across the border. Your cities that's controlled by the Democrats have passed so much resources, especially my brothers and sisters in Chicago. They're suffering every day in Chicago. And look at all the money that Governor Pritzker and Brandon Johnson spent on the migrants. But they don't dare spend no money on black people in Chicago. All that money you spent on them, that could have been reparations you could have been giving to black Americans. At least black Americans would have took that money and put it back into Chicago, because they would either grow their businesses, start schools. They did a lot in Chicago with that money and put it back into the economy. These people that come over, they draining resources because they can't legally work, a lot of them. Black Americans can legally work. If you would actually pay reparations to black Americans, that would stimulate Chicago, the economy in Chicago. It would stimulate that. It will stimulate things in Illinois. But no, you rather go throw money in the trash. That's what you did. Throw money in the trash, then make sure black Americans are taken care of about what happened to us in slavery. You understand? That's why black folks ain't voting for you like that. You're not papering up other foreign countries. Everybody getting a bag off of this country while Americans are suffering. You're not doing nothing about the rent. You're not doing nothing about inflation. People can't buy homes no more, like talking about. Even rent, you got to make 3 times the rent. Nobody should have to be making no 3 times the freaking rent. That's not even realistic. It's not. So why should black men come out and vote for Biden? Why? Why should we, as black men, including myself, why should we come out and vote Biden when he haven't offered nothing that black men are looking for? Because every time I talk to black men who are business owners, black men who got everyday jobs, they need things, and you're not offering it. Black men can't put LGBT on the dinner table. Black men can't put abortion to pay that light bill. Black men can't take immigration and put that on their children's backs or their own backs. You understand? Black men can't take Ukraine and use that to pay a mortgage or rent. You're prioritizing everything else except what black men need in this country to take care of our children and et cetera. So why should we vote for you? You're not offering anything. You're not. You're not even saying, "Hey, black men, I'm gonna instruct the SBA to just start giving y'all some low interest loans to help y'all businesses. Up to $100,000, $200,000, whatever you need. All that you need to submit is 2 years tax return. If you got employees, submit your payroll information so we see how many employees you got. So we gonna give you some paper based on how much employees you got. That sort of thing. Like, it's things that Biden could do right now to help black men, especially black men in business. He can do it without Congress, but he don't. You want to help black people as a whole? FHA, lower that down payment to 1%. That'll help black people. That's things that Biden can do right now. Get rid of that debt to income ratio crap and judge it off of rental payment history. Well, you got too much debt to income, but yet this person been paying their rent and never missed a payment for the past 3 years. They can afford to pay it. Everybody got debt. The U.S. government got debt. You can't judge somebody off no debt to freaking income ratio when this country is trillions of dollars in debt. Please. You got more requirements on a citizen to get a home than the U.S. government? Come on now. I mean, American people need to start speaking up about that. You judging us in a way you're not even judging our own government. But so why should black men vote for you? Why? It don't even make sense, right? But let's see what he offered. Let's see. As of right now, I don't see a reason for black men to vote for Biden whatsoever. And Trump trying to say, oh, he's a racist, he's a this. You a racist. Democrats are racist. Remember Kathy Hochul said that black children in the Bronx only know what computer mean? Well, those black children got black parents, black men as their fathers. So you trying to say we're dumb? We didn't teach our kids what a computer meant? You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of mess y'all got going on with the Democrats. So y'all just as racist. And no, we know. So you can't use racism and Trump to scare black men about that. You better try another angle if you're going to try to scare black men about Trump.